Katie and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So you can subscribe, the button is always down below. Post beauty, lifestyle, planning, and more. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my finale. I can't believe it that we're already at the finale. I know it seems like forever, but also it seems like not that much that we still have time left. It still seems like we have time left, but we don't. And this is the finale for the Partners in Crime project. Yeah, this like flew by. Like by the time we got to December, like everything's flying by. It's crazy. Can't believe finales are gonna continue to roll out. Like I can't believe we're here. But we are here. This project was created by Steph and Dylan, which I'll link all the information on this project down below. This is my first year ever participating in this project. Absolutely loved it. And yeah, let's just talk about my finale, share my progress, that kind of stuff. So the first thing had been in this project for probably like half of this project, and I really didn't get much with this, but this is the Jelly Much shadow from ColourPop. This is what it's looking like. It's definitely like changed formulas, if that makes any sense. Like it's definitely not what it used to be, but I have like revived it and like kind of adjusted it several times and stuff, and I kind of spread it all out this time, as you saw. Like it's kind of just in there, spread out. I was able to use this like 5 times in total. Not the best, but I could possibly see myself panning this again next year. I probably should be, just because it is a cream product and I don't want it to go bad. It doesn't really have like a funky smell, so obviously I'm gonna still keep this around for a bit. And yeah, I will definitely try and pan this again next year at some point. I don't know when. I definitely still have to go through my products and see what I would want to pan. So yeah, we'll see on that one, but I don't know. I'm okay with where we're leaving off with that. So the next one was also in for the greater part of the year. This is the Becca corrector. All in all, this is what we're looking at. Like with this, there is like a huge dip in there. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Come on, focus. But there is a huge dip in there. It like, the camera does not want to focus on it, but there's a huge dip in there. I don't know if you can really tell. There's a huge dip in there. I was very close to hitting pan, but I had only used it about 10 times. I'm still going to continue to use this and try and use this up, and we'll see where we get with it and stuff. But I could honestly see myself panning this in the future, but I think I am going to take a little bit of a break from it. So the most recent thing, I just added this in, and I was able to mark it after the video at about right there. It hasn't settled because I have had it laying down in one of my drawers, so it hasn't settled, but when it settles I'll see if there's any progress. This is definitely like half used up, so I definitely could see myself panning this again. This could possibly be a rollover. I don't know if it will, but I could possibly see myself panning this next year, just because I want to get more glosses out of my collection. I want to get more lip products out of my collection, for sure. So yeah, this could possibly be like something I pan next year. It's definitely a very pretty gloss, but I just don't use it that much. So we'll see if this ends up in a project again, but I was happy to even just pan it for just a month. So then I have 3 rollouts. So the first one I feel like we all saw coming is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Foundation. This is, I believe, my third foundation I was able to finish this year. I think that's right. But I was able to use this up. There's like a tiny bit in the bottom, but you really can't tell, and I've scraped the heck out of this foundation, and honestly I'm just over it. I'm done. This wasn't the right color for me. I think I ended up going down a shade, which is not terrible, but like it definitely wasn't my perfect shade. This shade did make me look a little pale, a little ghostly and stuff, but I was able to use up a lot of this. I actually used it all up, and don't get me wrong, I could scrape it more, but literally nothing was coming out when I was doing that. It was just more of a pain. So yeah, this is done. I'm happy to have got another foundation out of my collection. It was a good year for that, for sure. I was also able to get quite a few concealers out, especially in this project. I believe I got at least, what, like 2 or 3 out of as well. And this one, I just added this in and I was able to use it up fairly quickly. I think I ended up using this 5 times in the past month, maybe even longer, maybe like 5 to 8 and stuff. And there's a tiny bit left in there, but I've literally scraped this. You literally can't tell, but I promise you I've scraped this, and this just isn't a favorite concealer. By the way, this is the Lancome Tinty Dull All Over Concealer. I just don't love this. It wasn't like a good under eye shade, so I kind of just used it to get it done, and we accomplished that for sure. Then lastly, I was able to use up the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip in Rose. I dug this out. I was real committed with this one. I was really wanting to get everything out of there. I really was trying to get everything out of there. It's not focusing, but I promise you it is all used up. As you can see, it is literally dug out of there. So I'm very happy with that. This is really pretty. I would repurchase this color, but obviously I'll talk about that at the end of the year empties. But I'm just so happy to have used that one up and get a lip product out of my collection for sure. All in all, I think this is a good finale. We only have 3 leftover products. All the other ones I was able to use up, and those will count towards my end of the year total, by the way, and stuff. And I'm just excited. I will be doing this project next year and stuff again, because I know it'll come back. I'm like, there's no doubt in that. So I will be doing this project again next year, just because I found it a lot of fun, especially to use cream products. And I will be talking about what projects I will be participating in my planning to pan video and stuff. So yeah, be sure to stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.